Hey everybody, this is Andrea Dumbecki from angelfairyhealing.com, and this is the Sunday Angel Prayers and Meditation. I wanted to get on here and connect with the angels today to bring in some powerful healing for all of us and to just take that time together with the angels because I know that is so powerful. So let's take a moment to connect with our angels, bringing in the archangels, the divine feminine angels, the angels of wisdom have been coming through, the earth angels, ascension angels, ancestral angels, whatever other angels you would like to connect with. I am also feeling the guardian angels and the cherubs. So connecting with all these beautiful angels. And remember, angels are pure love. I love working with the angels because I feel like they bring in this healing and transformative love. And when I hold space with the angels and for others, I feel such positive shifts in my energy field in my life. So I wanted to take that time together today with all of you. And I want to start with some earth prayers with the angels, just sending some prayers to the earth without attachment. We're sending prayers in love, sending beautiful rainbow light, seeing the archangels watching over humanity, and ushering in this new age. So remember, the earth needs lots of love, lots of patience, lots of faith right now. And we're praying for all humanity. We're praying for the earth. We're praying for the future. And so I just wanted to jump in with some earth prayers and then I want you guys to really feel that God's in charge, the angels are in charge, and that you discern and know your place. You know your place in this whole grand scheme of life. So much is happening right now that it could be pulling on light workers. So it's really important to lean on that higher power, take breaks energetically, and really discern your place. You can help from a place of inspiration, love, but don't try to drain yourself and help from places of desperation or fear because you're just making more of that. So we're looking at the emotional body and how we're feeling when we pray, how we feel about the earth, how we feel about the future. Lots of work with the emotional body right now, the angels say, and understanding how to keep our emotional body high vibe. How do we do that? Through happy activities, through prayer, through hobbies. I say it's like hobbies, spirituality, self-care, rest, know yourself. I make a big list of all the things that are for my self-care, and I kind of pick which one I need because sometimes it's play, sometimes it's rest, sometimes it's spirituality, sometimes it's energy healing. And as we usher in the new earth, we're going to see a lot more of these activities coming in, right? Connecting with the earth, with gardening, yoga, spirituality, energy healing, unity consciousness, peaceful consciousness. So there's a lot of hope, but we are still dealing with the old ways, clearing and healing and evolving, and the earth needs to have its process. So bringing in any more messages from the angels about the earth, they just keep saying, hang in there, guys. Take incredible care of yourself. Keep sending love and forgiveness to all. Snuggle up to God and your angels for support. This is a time of surrender, surrendering our human will, our human strength, and really allowing the divine to work through us and really ultimately understanding that the divine was always in charge. We are just kind of swimming in this sea of love, and that greater power is always in charge. So we want to release our human limitations and flow with that greater power. With that said, we're going to work on personal issues. If you're fighting against something in your life, that surrender again is coming up. Surrendering to what is, trusting divine timing, accepting, and just not being so rigid, right? We get so rigid with our life. If things aren't this way, I'm going to be unhappy. And so we want to be more flexible, allow the higher will to come in with that wisdom. And today we are really working with those wisdom angels, calling in those wisdom angels. And the wisdom angels help us to see with the higher wisdoms, to see the whole timeline, to see the big picture, and to not just think, oh, I failed today and it's over, right? Or this didn't happen the way I wanted, and nothing else good is ever going to happen again, right? Our mind's tricky like that. The ego's tricky like that. So we want to release that and look at things with wisdom and maturity. So the wisdom angels are coming in. Before I go further, let's do a little bit more meditation to set the space. I think it's really important to open your heart, unite your heart with earth, releasing all energy that is not your own and bringing in your own beautiful energy. Focusing on your heart center, releasing the mind, releasing all thoughts, all burdens, releasing that from the mind, from the back, from the shoulders, balancing the aura, calling our guardian angels in closer, blessing our being and blessing everyone listening. And we have chosen to take this time together to bring in peace, to connect with the love of the angel kingdom and bring in peace for ourselves, for the planet, and for everyone we know. We want to connect with love. We want to connect with harmony. We want to connect with luck and faith and all those beautiful things, joy, harmony, and kind of break the illusion of darkness or unhappiness or anything that's been bothering us. Maybe there's burdens. We're releasing those burdens to the angels also. And we're just bringing beautiful energy into our being. We've never been separated from our higher self. We've never been separated from heaven. It's reflected right here. Fear is an illusion. So releasing stress, fear, lower emotions, and raising up in joy, harmony, faith, instilling all of those beautiful energies into our being, into our body, and calling millions of angels to surround us now and to just work on anything that is bothering you. We're going to keep working on the aura with the angels, calling in the archangels and any other angel guides, and going to anything in the future, anything that you're worried about, events, situations, travel, work, anything. They're going to the future, and they're also praying for all your loved ones, everyone you know, everyone you're watching over, praying for all situations. Just going to sit into this in this energy until you can feel the angels, really feel them with your heart, really feel their peace, blessing you, blessing your body, mind, and spirit, and releasing fear. Fear is powerful right now. So we want to call on Archangel Michael, do a little extra fear clearing, decording, vacuuming the fear, releasing the past, and just having him hold our hand and be with us, right? There's no fear. Fear is just an illusion. So we want to just clear fear from the planet or just rise up beyond the fear. Sometimes that's better. We're always learning, right? In the old ways, we would clear a lot. Now we want to raise our vibration to where those things no longer exist, right? Because I think those frequencies are always existing and we can tap into them or we can rise up to another frequency. So we want to tap into joy, tap into faith, tap into flow and ease. Divine feminine energy is prevalent. We're opening our heart, working with the divine feminine angels, the twin flames of the archangels. This is really powerful right now because for years, I worked with Archangel Michael, Raphael, all these male angels, and that's great, and I love them. But all of a sudden, there's this energy of the feminine awakening, even in the angel kingdom more. So we're just kind of exploring that and seeing what that's like. I've been really connecting with Hope, Faith, and Charity archangels and Holy Amethyst, and just connecting with these new feminine angelic presences. So lots of powerful healing today and activation going on, activation of life purpose, activation of rebirth. And right before we step into our power and have a rebirth, sometimes we might go through what we call a dark night of the soul, a time of deep healing. You might be facing a lot, and that's because it's time to do big healing. So if we really flow with those states from the higher wisdom, we understand that it's time to let go of old beliefs that no longer serve us. It's time to face fears that have been festering. It's time to really do the deep inner work. Now, how do we do the deep inner work? Take extra time for meditation, spiritual study, rest, self-care, being alone in nature, having quiet time, prayer time, um, and really knowing thyself, listening to what works for you, what spiritual techniques, philosophies, teachers, healers, classes, whatever works for you, and knowing yourself and magnetizing that to you. So we're going to do some activation of that, of the wisdom angels connection to what we need, opening up the ear chakras, listening to what we need. That's very specific for our healing and evolution. Also asking for divine strength to be able to face challenges, face obstacles, and overcome, because that's part of the rebirth. And also letting go. Archangel Michael's really helping us decode letting go of the past, letting go of past problems, karma, negative belief systems, ways of being. It is safe to let go of fears, let go of things you've created that may benefit you in one way, but you also make you suffer, right? So we're letting go of all of our creations, all the things that maybe no longer serve us. And we're working with the violet flame today also. That's coming in. So releasing the past belief systems, releasing the past issues, just letting go of the past and neutralizing the past in general with love. That could be grief, loss, endings, change, and just neutralizing that and looking from higher wisdom that that was a cycle that had to play out, and it's safe to let go. It's safe to let go, and it's safe to live in the present and create new happiness and new opportunities, new things, new relationships, new opportunities, opening that new door, right? So letting go of old relationships, old jobs, old places, old ways of being, old beliefs, just bundling all that up and letting it go with the angels. We're letting that go, where it's time for a clean slate. We can be a new person and we don't have to struggle the way we used to, and we don't have to hold on to the past in unhealthy ways, right? So working with Archangel Michael to do that. And ways you can do that too is like with a God box, you could write what you want to release or change and put that in the God box, or do a fire ceremony. Physically, you could also like clean out your house, clean out old possessions. Um, I'm always into journaling, and then you could just like rip that piece of paper up, throw it out. These are the things I want to get rid of. And then also after that, what do we want to bring in? We want to bring in a feeling of alignment and rightness in the now, the right people, activities, opportunities, work, and courage to step into our power and live our purpose and show up on earth, right? And be vulnerable and be authentic and have the courage to put our books, art, philosophies, music, whatever you're creating out there. Maybe you're a healer and you want to share your healing work more. So working with Archangel Gabriel today with that, with the throat chakra. And remember, this is part of the new earth. As the new earth emerges, the human renaissance emerges, we are being called to share our art, music, channelings, inventions, our beauty that we are channeling into this new earth as we create this new vibration of being. So we're going through that personally and globally. So let's do some more meditation and see what comes up for everybody. I know we can use some connection. I wanted to do this today just so it can have a deep angel connection, because I know when we can be too much in the fear and we're not connected to the angel realm, to heaven, to God, to the bliss and the joy that is our true self. So that's going to be what we're going to work on today. We're opening bliss, joy, and harmony, calling heaven to earth. Earth is a reflection of heaven. We want to have that to be a beautiful, clear reflection. We've never left that state of heaven. When I do soul retrievals for people, we go up to their heavenly home and we see that it's something that we want to reflect through our heart on earth. And that's the people that we love, the activities that we love, the environments that we love, the things we love about being that we've brought from heaven to earth as a reflection in our heart. But sometimes when we come into this other dimension, we can forget that and we get kind of wrapped up in karma or collective things. And so we want to remember heaven and open it within our heart and reflect it on earth. So we're just going to do a meditation with the angels now, a guided meditation. And we're going to see ourselves gathered in a circle around the earth, sending love from our hearts to everyone for everyone's highest good. And we're sending love and prayers to everyone's hearts that they may be in alignment, that they may be divine vehicles of God's perfection, and that they are in alignment with playing their part in the plan of the evolution of humanity. Each and every one of us has a role to play. As we release the old paradigms and the old belief systems, we are awakening to our place in the present moment as light workers, as leaders, as way showers, as anchors of the new high vibrational energies. So we're opening our crown, we're opening our aura, we're allowing these new energies, these new codes of being to pour through, pouring through and raising the vibration of ourselves and the earth in unison with many other light workers and channelers that are holding space, anchoring in the light for the planet, bringing that light down to the core, seeing that light going down to the core, wrapping around the earth, seeing the spirit of Gaia, Mother Earth, working with us, co-creating, feeling all the beautiful forests, plants, oceans, mountains, crystals, all of the nature beings helping also, all of the elementals, the unicorns, the dragons, bringing in all that beautiful energy. The Pegasus is coming in, blessing Earth and singing that this is a glorious time where we are raising the vibration of the planet and we are powerful warriors, powerful courageous warriors of the light, holding space for the light. And we've come here to build and renew and to spread love. So seeing your love going out of your heart and encircling the planet times 1,000, opening the hearts of many and multiplying that love. And hearing the angels sing, and we're blessing Earth and we're blessing our future. And now I want you to travel into your future with the angels holding your hand. They're showing you a golden road and they are blessing your future. They are blessing your future. You are safe and your future is angel blessed. The future of humanity is angel blessed. And with the angels, we want to face and release all our fears. Just release all our fears, bundle them up wherever you're feeling your fear in your body. I want you to bundle that up with the help of your angels. Gather all that fear and we're bringing it up to God, up to heaven, transmuting it. Fear is just an illusion. Only love is real. And just continuing to scoop out that fear, release it. It is easy to release fear. It is easy to release fearful thoughts and feelings. And we see our mind and emotional body going up to a higher intelligence, clicking into that higher mind of God, the angel thoughts, calling that in. And we're just going to sit with the angels and release all the fear. We're going to ask them to do that on time release basis, release all the fear that we are holding in our being. And if we're picking up any fear from the earth or others, we're sending a million angels to that, but we know that we can observe, but we don't have to take it on, that we are safe in eternal bliss, peace, harmony. Thank you, angels. I'm just going to see if there's any other angels coming through. They just say, see what angels would like to work with you, what colored angels, what type of angels, and anything that you're working on. The wisdom angels are coming in to help you with enlightened guidance about what you're working through right now, what your soul challenges are, and how to walk through them with courage and grace and bring in solutions, bring in harmony. We're just going to pray a little bit more about anything that's pressing on your being, praying to release past trauma, praying to resolve any current situations, and praying about the future. And we're really going to pray until we feel that in our heart. We want to feel the love of our angels, feel that love, and hear them singing. And we're giving them tasks. We're giving the guardian angels tasks. Help with this, guide me with this. And they remind you again and again that they are just a call away. You do not have to do things alone. So we're bringing in those deep, heartfelt prayers with the angels, maybe about your personal life, career, finances, future relationships, bills, home issues, car issues, anything you might be dealing with, conflicts, work things, bringing angels to that, anything with health and well-being, peace of mind, energy, bringing angels to all that, bringing heartfelt angel prayers, asking the angels to help us to be in the flow of life and to be in alignment with life. Thank you, angels. So I'm just going to bring in some energy, some more angel energy coming in the crown, through the body, washing through, and then bringing in some beautiful angel shields and aura fluffing to make you feel really safe in your aura, connected with beautiful light, beautiful aqua and pink angel light in your aura, green, white, gold, pink, purple, all these colors coming in your aura. See which ones feel good. And we're just doing a little healing with the angels on everybody, a little decording, clearing, bringing in great, positive, happy energy from our higher self, fluffing our aura and releasing any negative energy patterns. That's what Raphael loves to do, any negative thought or emotional patterns, fear patterns, repatterning those in your aura and resetting us to that divine blueprint. Thank you, angels. Resetting us to that divine blueprint. That feels great. We're putting that online in our DNA, in our mind, in our genetics, in our chakras, programming us, or should I say, reminding us of our divine blueprint that maybe we have fallen asleep to. The more I study and meditate, the more I realize that it's not about fixing or healing. It's about remembering and releasing the negative programming that said we weren't perfect and we weren't in this state of bliss and ease and joy and happiness and love. So deep spiritual teaching time right now. Taking some deep breaths. I hope everyone's feeling good. I'm going to do some angel prompts now. We can ask the angels, dear angels, what is the most perfect activity for me to do today? Um, What are the perfect activities? That could be books, movies, yoga, classes, things to listen to, places to go. Just listen to the angels. They know exactly what you need to balance your being. You can ask angels, what's my next step for my life purpose? Is the next journaling prompt. And the third journaling prompt is what will bring me into my greatest alignment right now, right? What activities, what thoughts? Um, so many. Okay, one more is coming through. Angels, what do I need to let go of? What do I need to let go of? And then what would I like to call in? So, angels, what would I like to let go of? And what would I like to call in? And I'll write those journal prompts under the video for everybody. I hope everyone's feeling good. I'm praying for you. I wanted to get on and really connect with the angels because that is my medicine, my lineage. I love working with the angels, and I did feel that there's this global fear on and off, coming through. I think we're just in a time of great change, and so it's really important to get spiritual support. And for me, I notice I just have to do a little extra. It doesn't mean that my regular tools don't work. I just have to do a little extra, like go a little further, listen to some more healing prayer things, some more meditations, maybe spend a day in retreat. I just think we're having to go deeper right now with our inner work. That's what I'm feeling. But I think when we can't get there as quickly, we can panic. So the angels remind you just take a little extra time to feel in, like to go for prayer walks. So you got nature and you got the prayer and just, double up on positive activities. Maybe walk on the treadmill and listen to healing classes or meditations or things like that. Doing lots of therapeutic self-care like that. So let me see if the angels want to talk about anything else. I think I'm going to pull some cards for the collective, um, and just give us some messages from the angels. And remember, today, when we deeply connect, we're opening our intuition more so that you can hear your angels, right? I always encourage everybody to call in your angels, practice listening to your angels. Like you can do all of these things on your own, right? You can wake up in the morning and ask the angels, what messages do you have for me today? Can you bless my day? You can journal with the angels, or, what do I have to focus on today? What's the best way to heal and balance myself today? What's the best way to set up my schedule, my home, my life? And they remind us that when there's places of great fear, especially around maybe career change and certain things, we we have to release that fear because there's always peaceful solutions, right? But we have this mask of fear sometimes. So the angels really want to bring up that if there's an area of your life where you just can't find peace, that you might have a lot of those masks of fear. And then we want to dissect that. Fear is about emotions, belief systems, conclusions that our ego made that might be lies, right? For example, you might worry about something for years and then one day it's just fixed. That's a perfect example of that, that your mind worried about that and told you that it wouldn't fix itself for years and then one day it just gets fixed. I've had many things like that in my life, and it reminds me that sometimes that mind, that ego is lying. And so it's really important to identify and separate ourselves from the fear and those walls of fear that cover certain areas of our life. And that's connected to judgment also, right? If your life is different, if your life path is different than others, you might judge that, but only you can live your own unique path, and you're always in the perfect place. So we just want to release fear about the process of life. And that could be about status, maybe relationship status, money or home status, job status, feeling like you're behind in life or like you have less than others, dealing with things like that, or feeling like you can't find where you belong. That's really powerful right now. So we're going to do a prayer for that, that everyone finds where they belong, because the gears are shifting and the world is changing and we are getting moved. And that can be nerve-wracking because we want that sense of belonging and purpose. And sometimes there's a pause between those times in our life. So bringing lots of angels and love to everybody. And you can come to my free Facebook group, Angel Fairy Healing with Andrea Dembecki. And if you would like a private angel reading, they are available on my website. I also have lots of classes on angels, fairies, and unicorns, and a podcast, Angel Life Makeover. Before I go, I just want to pull a few cards from my angel deck, the Loving Angels Oracle. The first card I pulled is Angel of Grace. You are surrounded by angels as your life changes. This is a great message for us that the angels are supporting us. Feel their support. If you're going through a change at all, release all the fears and just feel those angels around you. I hear them singing and surrounding you with love and peace, and they just keep saying you're always safe in the universe. Baby angel, recognize the pure spirit in everyone. This is about forgiveness of yourself and others and releasing all that pressure, judgment, and just seeing everyone as God's pure, innocent, loving child. So forgiveness is a great thing to focus on, and neutrality. Remember, forgiveness isn't about being a pushover. It isn't even about talking to the people again, but it's just about getting neutral, having compassion, letting go of hate and judgment. Know that you can have boundaries, but you don't have to hold on to the hate, the annoyance, or the judgment of the past or what people do or who they are. The last card is Angel of Harmony. Connect with the underlying harmony of the universe. And I love to do this through extra meditation, tapping up into the beautiful heavenly energy beneath everything, and just tapping up into that heavenly energy, that heavenly harmony vibration that is always available to us, working with those beautiful angels of harmony. And then one more card, angel thoughts. So all about mind. What are you thinking? The third eye. Is your mind tapped into the higher mind, or is it tapped into fear in the collective? What are your angels thinking? What do they think? So that's a great journal prompt also. So thank you all for watching today. I'm wishing you lots and lots of angel blessings. I hope that you could feel the love and the peace of your angels today and that they help to support you in your life. And I love to have these Sunday gatherings to help us to check in with ourselves, see where we're at, release our fears, and just bring in faith, courage, and angel boosts of positive luck. So that's the last thing we're going to end with, some boost of angel luck, abundance, healing, and blessing for everyone. Feeling those boosts of energy, prayer energy coming in, boosts of luck, abundance, well-being, peace, ease, harmony to you. Thank you. Have a great day.